If you're looking for an awesome product at a great price, be sure to check out the link in the description. President Donald Trump's abrupt dismissal of Erica McIntyre, the head of the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, has ignited a firestorm of criticism, particularly within the ranks of his own Republican Party. The move came swiftly on the heels of a July jobs report revealing a significantly lower than expected increase of only 73,000 jobs, a figure far short of analysts' predictions and further dampened by downward revisions to the previous 2 months, totaling a loss of 258,000 jobs. These disappointing numbers, coupled with evidence of slowing economic output and consumer spending in the first half of the year, paint a picture of a U.S. economy facing a concerning slowdown. Trump, however, vehemently defended his decision, taking to social media to brand the figures as rigged, a claim made without presenting any supporting evidence. He insisted the U.S. economy remains booming under his leadership, a stark contrast to the data presented by the very agency he now leads without its chief statistician. The reaction from within the Republican Party itself has been swift and largely condemnatory. Senator Cynthia Lummis of Wyoming voiced her concern, stating that if the numbers were accurate, firing the statisticians solely due to their unfavorable nature represents a serious problem. She emphasized the statisticians' lack of culpability if the data accurately reflects the economic reality, regardless of whether it aligns with the president's desired narrative. Senator Lummis further added that if concerns regarding data reliability existed, the public deserved transparent communication, not the impulsive dismissal of McIntyre. Her sentiment was echoed by Senator Thom Tillis of North Carolina, who delivered a blunt assessment, suggesting that resorting to firing individuals simply because they dislike the numbers is childish behavior unbecoming of those in positions of power. Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky, while acknowledging the need for objective statistical analysis, questioned the efficacy of McIntyre's dismissal as a means of manipulating economic figures. He highlighted the inherent challenge in maintaining unbiased statistical analysis when those responsible for gathering and presenting such data faced the threat of termination for delivering unwelcome results. Paul's assessment reflected a concern shared by many, that the firing sets a dangerous precedent, blurring the lines between objective data collection and political expediency. While Tillis and Paul opposed Trump's recent economic legislative package, Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, a supporter of the legislation due to its benefits to her state, offered a contrasting perspective. While acknowledging her belief that the jobs figures were untrustworthy, she criticized the firing, arguing that such actions further erode public trust in government data. The criticism extends beyond current senators. William Beach, a former BLS commissioner appointed by Trump during his first term, publicly denounced McIntyre's firing as utterly baseless on the social media platform X. He characterized the dismissal as a dangerous precedent, asserting that it severely undermines the vital statistical mission of the BLS. Further condemnation came in a letter signed by the Friends of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which accused Trump of attempting to shift blame for unfavorable economic news. The letter emphasized the dismissal's lack of justification and highlighted the damage inflicted upon the credibility of federal economic statistics, integral to informed decision-making by businesses, families, and policymakers alike. The letter underscored the inherent decentralized nature of the jobs tabulation process, designed to prevent interference and maintain data integrity, and proclaimed the gold standard status of U.S. official statistics globally. The letter's authors stressed the disastrous consequences of politicizing economic data, citing instances where similar actions in other countries have irrevocably damaged public trust in both official statistics and government science. The Democratic Party has also weighed in, with Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont describing the firing as characteristic of an authoritarian regime. He emphasized the detrimental impact on public trust, making it increasingly difficult for Americans to believe information originating from government sources. Paul Schroeder, executive director of the Council of Professional Associations on Federal Statistics, characterized the president's allegations against McIntyre as outrageously damaging. He highlighted not only the undermining of the integrity of federal economic statistics but also the dangerous politicization of data, which must remain independent and reliable. Schroeder labeled the action a grave error with long-lasting and far-reaching consequences. The controversy surrounding McIntyre's dismissal continues to unfold, raising profound questions about the integrity of governmental data, the independence of crucial statistical agencies, and the potential implications for future economic reporting and public trust in governmental institutions. The repercussions of this decision promise to extend far beyond the immediate political fallout, leaving a lingering shadow over the credibility of official economic data and potentially impacting economic decision-making at all levels.